Hello, everyone, to Spill the Tea 2023 with Hailey Edwards, and I'm Meghan Ciana Doidge. You probably know that already. Would be kind of odd if you made it here and didn't know why you were hanging out. Obviously, we've had to do this quick pivot to doing a virtual Spill the Tea, and I'm pretty excited about it because it means a whole bunch more people obviously were able to come from all over the place, which is super, super cool. So I think Hailey and we were going to do kind of like a warm-up 20 questions between the two of us, kind of get to know, speed dating kind of thing, and then we're going to have giveaways periodically in between, playing maybe some other games and stuff. But I mean, really, Ashton is going to keep us on track. So she's probably running her timer right now, and I think we've got like 10 minutes for this segment, so I will stop talking.
Oh, wow.
Sorry, and I guess I should say, if you have questions, because some of the things are going to be answering reader questions, feel free to put them in the meeting chat, and just tag them with question at the beginning, please, so that Ashton can spy them quicker. And then Ashton's going to be feeding us questions, if you have any, off the chat. And essentially, you know, it's kind of like we're spilling the tea here. So ask us anything you want to ask, and we will lie through our, no, we will do our best to answer them. We will elaborate whatever writers do. Okay, Hailey, we're going to alternate. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Okay. Favorite color?
Purple.
Purple?
Easy. All my life. Okay, and am I jumping to your favorite flower?
Yeah. Okay, favorite flower?
It is.
Orchid.
Yes.
Favorite season?
Those are gorgeous. Fall. Easy.
Fall for me too.
Favorite book series?
There's just a whole bunch of book series that I love. That was my question, was it? I could have prepared a little bit better. I pretty much like anything written by Ilona Andrews, if we're talking series.
Yes.
I would pick up any of their series. Ilona Andrews. I'll stick with that. Okay. Favorite author and why?
Patricia Briggs. And she's one of those authors where, you know, there's a long wait between books, generally a year, sometimes 2 years. And in that time, I think there's no way she's as good as I keep telling myself she is. And then she releases a book and it's like, oh my God, I was right all along. She's that great. So
she's very good. Yeah, she's definitely on the my top 5 or top 10 or something as well, for sure.
Okay. Do you prefer paperback, audio?
Oh, ebook for me. Ebook for me.
Same.
Yeah, I'm a big convert. Yeah, love it. Favorite drink?
I don't know if I really have one. Is that weird? Can I choose hot cocoa? Can I steal that from you?
Yes, although I do hot chocolate, not hot cocoa.
See, that just tells you I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm in it for the... Okay, favorite ethnic food?
I like lots of ethnic food. Dim sum. Yeah. White milk or dark chocolate?
Caramel. If I had to pick a chocolate, it would be milk chocolate, but I love caramel.
Oh, I love caramel too, but sacrilege. Answer the question, Hailey. No.
Milk. I like milk chocolate.
Okay.
It's not caramel, but I'll take it. Okay, cats or dogs?
cats suit my personality better, I think. Yeah, but I like all animals. I've had cats longer than I've had dogs, or a dog. Are you an early riser or a night owl?
Night owl. At night is when I go, who knows how long I'll stay up. Just depends on how good the book is. Cotton sheet or silk or flannel?
Cotton for me, cotton sheets, but high thread count. Yeah, I'm definitely a princess in my bed. Firm bed, no wrinkles in the sheets. Drives Michael nuts.
Oh wow!
I'm like, there's something on these sheets. Like, there's nothing on these sheets. Yeah. Anyway, do you prefer? There's always something on the sheet. Yeah. Do you prefer sunlight or moonlight?
Moonlight, because here in the South, it gets too hot to go outside. So
yeah, that's crazy. That would be.
All right. Do you like your winters snowy or warm?
I should have given myself a third option there. If I have to pick between those two, I would say cooler rather than hotter. Some snow that snows overnight, really pretty in the morning, and then is gone before you try to go out in it is ideal. Says a lot about me, by the way, if you're reading into these things. Favorite place in the world?
Home. With my family and my puppies. This is where I'm happiest.
Yeah, I would have said that as well. That's crazy.
All right. Best way to pamper or treat yourself?
Oh, should remember the questions. I actually think like going on a road trip to somewhere, whether it's just a great view or the beach or something beautiful like that, and listening to music and really just not looking at my phone and just tuning out and just listening to music and letting story run through my head is actually a lot of pampering for me. Yeah. And then for you, I have best way to pamper, treat someone else.
The best way to treat someone else, my husband, is to take him on a short trip. So almost the same answer. He just wants to go somewhere, like anywhere, and he's happy.
Oh, that's interesting. That's very cool. We're almost there. If you could have any superpower, what would it be and why?
Ooh. Not flight, because I'm scared of heights. I could talk to animals. There you go. That's as good as it gets.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
These are all
Okay.
fantastic questions, but I'm just gonna jump in quickly, ladies, because we are at our 10-minute time, and if we want to keep this absolutely jam-packed schedule, we'll move you on to the next activity.
All right.
You show us your stuff, show us your treats. So I hope people have come prepared.
Okay, we're doing a giveaway off of this, aren't we, Ashton?
We are. It's giveaway number 1 space. So
I think that was candle for me.
we have
So I'm gonna pick a favorite treat, and Hailey's gonna pick a favorite treat off of what you're flashing. You can show them on camera. You can put a picture of them in the chat if that's easier for you. And then Hailey and I are gonna pick faves, aren't we, Hailey? Just so you guys know, mine is a vanilla bean. Oh, that you can't read that. Vanilla bean marshmallow candle. Oh, and man, you better be happy. I'm willing to give this away. It's so good. Yeah.
And look.
oh my goodness.
What have you done? You did
Goodies.
I feel bad. I just got a little cupcake. Well, and Hailey's chocolate bar that's supposed to go in the package I'm putting together for her.
Well,
May not happen.
there you go.
This is a
There
dark
you go.
chocolate, raspberry, dark chocolate, raspberry cake.
I'm gonna remove our
That
spotlight.
is so good.
What are you doing to us, Ashton?
I'm removing spotlights really quickly. So for those of you who've got your camera on, if you want to be able to show off your treat to Meghan and Hailey, I'm going to keep an eye on her. Raise your, I don't know if you're new to Zoom. If you never use Zoom, along the bottom, there's an option called reactions. And so if you feel like you're not getting noticed, please click on the reactions. Erin, I can see right now. Scott, I'm going to put a spotlight on you real quickly here. There we go. What have we got? Looks like some brownies that are also happy, so they must be good. There's some delicious brownies. I see you can also use the chat and post photos. If you've got a picture on your phone, on your computer, toss your photos in there so Hailey and Meghan can see them. And then again, if you're on camera and want to show off your treat, and I don't see you, just raise your hand, but I will just zoom through all of the cameras here to see if anyone's got treats. Oh, but you know, I think here, let me here. There we go. What have we got? Looks like some seriously iced brownies.
Oh my God.
Ooh, that looks good.
Those look amazing.
I also see chocolate here. What have we got here? There we go. Yep, some Kasama chocolate. And what is that? Aztec chocolate from Neverland.
Nice.
All right.
That's the tea house, right? Or is that something totally different?
See, what have we got here? More chocolate. Yes, there we go. And is that a unicorn on that cup?
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
These are great.
Fun.
All right, got a few more minutes here. I'm looking through. Oh, Lisa looks like something here. Let's see what Lisa's got. Oh, it's got the cup that I really like. They're so cute.
Oh,
in that cup, hot chocolate or hot cocoa.
tumblers.
Nice.
Lisa's got some chocolate in that cup, doesn't she? Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
Where's
More
mine?
chocolate.
My cup is right there.
The birds of the feather moment. Look at all the chocolate.
Woohoo!
Chocolate in all its forms: liquid, solid, brownie, cupcake. This is. What else do we have here, Jackie? Oh, I see more chocolate. There we go. Look at that.
Oh, such a good bar. Such a good chocolate bar. Those
Let's see what
Kasamas
you've done
just
to these
rock.
people, Meghan.
Heather, here we go. Heather.
Oh, that chocolate is so creamy. Oh, Lori has the Earl Grey bar. Did you try it, Lori? Is it good? Oh, yes. I was wondering. There was a couple of like random one-of-a-kinds that got put into the boxes, and the Earl Grey bar was Earl Grey tea bar. Kasama was one of those. Yeah.
Heather, I saw you had something there. Just got your spotlight up, but it was more Kasama. I was just in Vancouver and I bought the Earl Grey and also the spruce tip one and was very pleasantly surprised.
Michael really liked I bought the spruce tip one for Michael and he quite liked it. He's not supposed to have dark chocolate, but
it was so good. And I see some pictures too in the chat. It looks like baklava. That looks like baklava.
What are we looking at
chat,
here?
Oh,
in the chat.
There's some really good
there we go.
things over there.
Oh, Kim's got German chocolate cake.
Oh boy.
Oh, Cynthia's got chocolate cheesecake.
I see some brownie brittle here.
Oh, I love that stuff. It's so crunchy.
Oh, brownie brittle. I don't know that.
It is crunchy. It's delicious.
Yeah, it's like the best part of the brownie, you know, the crunchy edges, but it's a whole bag of it.
Oh, Deb's splashing her whole spill the tea box. Fun.
Oh my goodness. Oh, and I see Nicole. I got some hands up. Here we go. Oh, it's a lolly. Here we go.
That's Hailey's lolly. Lollipop.
Oh
yeah.
What did you think of that?
I like it.
Cookie.
That looks good too.
That does look nice.
Tropical coconut cookies.
Is that go-go nut or coconut? It almost looks like go-go nut. I think
They're
it's
coconut. Coconut. Oh yeah, it does say go-go nut. Fun. Oh my God, Ashton's got ice cream sandwiches. I'm like obsessed with ice cream sandwiches right now. Trying to make homemade ones myself. Not Ashton, Arwen. All like, A names, all our names. Ashton's like, screw you, I have no ice cream sandwich.
I've got homemade ice cream in the freezer, but not here. I cannot. Here we go. There we go. Stew. Looks like maybe more hot chocolate.
Muslin.
And
Nice.
Tasty.
Excellent.
Oh, that's Hailey's mug. That's a Hailey mug.
There.
Yeah.
Oh, we got ice cream. There we go.
What kind?
Looks good.
Frozen yogurt.
Yeah, it's a peanut butter cup frozen yogurt. It's got swirls of peanut butter in it. It's the best thing ever. And chocolate chunks. It's yummy.
Nice.
Yeah, and a spoon to eat it.
Oh, you're not just like putting your face in it?
I'm
You're
addicted.
Not committing. You need to commit.
I am totally. My face doesn't quite fit. It's kind of a big face. If it did, I would go face first into it. It's very yummy.
All right. We're just at the time right now where Meghan and Hailey are gonna have to make your decisions here. Each of you have something to give away. So based on the treats that you've seen, we need to pick a treat winner.
I've lost Hailey. Oh my God, look at all these treats. I've missed these all in the chat. God, they look great.
It's in there. I'm trying to grab my prize.
Hailey, I'm picking first then, if you're not gonna go.
Oh, well, you can go. I'm good either way.
I'm gonna pick that Janelle. That's how we say it, right? I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. Janelle with that crazy brownie with the thick icing. That was Janelle, right?
Yes, I think so.
Oh, this candle smells so good. Janelle, I'm not going to give it to you. No. That's it. Forget it.
It's the thought that counts.
It's the thought that counts. I like the look of your brownie, and I was thinking about giving this to you, but now I'm going to keep it.
Oh, but
okay, no, I'm lying. It's
Janelle. I swear.
Sorry, my computer was glitching. Thank you so much.
Okay. Janelle, I'll email. I think I've got your. I have your email address. I will email you to get your shipping address. I'll email
Thank you so much.
I'm actually going to make a note.
I've also names as well, Meghan and Hailey, for you just to be double safe. I'm recording them in our agenda here as well too, as to who won what. And so Hailey, over to you.
Good deal.
Of the teacup with the sugar scopes.
Yes. This is
pretty.
These guys, and then I know Sugar Bee over here somewhere. I choose Camille Keith because that slice of cake looked amazing.
Oh, what did Camille have? Now I have to see.
Oh
no, I shouldn't write. Why am I writing Camille's name down? That's not good. Janelle.
The cameras to search through. See if I can.
Did she put it in the chat?
Maybe.
Yeah. And now I want a slice of that. That looks so good.
Oh, Camille, put it in the chat. What kind of cake is this?
Clearly a delicious one.
Clearly. Is that a grape on top of it? Okay.
So, well, that's
it looks like it.
The first activity as well as our first giveaway. So very exciting. Now we're at an equally exciting portion, which is Q&A, reader-driven Q&A. Your inquiring minds need to know. I've already seen a couple of questions come through. and I have written those down, but now is the time. I'm opening up my chat window huge so I can see all of your questions to help filter for Meghan and Hailey. But there's a couple that we've got off the hop. Do you have any sketches of Cole Heaton in his natural form? I have to say, I love the series. I did not figure out where it was going ahead of time, which says something so intriguing.
Yes, and actually, if you look over my shoulder, you can see there's the picture of it.
Oh.
That someone painted, and oh, there's another one right there. Drew.
Oh, that's exciting.
So that's cool.
Tell everybody who this series is. Tell everybody about this series, Hailey, because in case some people don't know.
Yeah, he's the hero, anti-hero in the Foundling series.
I love that series. Yeah, big fan.
So, I loved writing that one.
Yeah. Anyway, he turns into he turns into a dragon, right, Hailey?
Yes, he does.
A type of dragon.
Dragon. You can see he's got the little antlers on his head, all that kind of fun stuff. So,
next question is for Meghan. Did you know when you wrote the Amplifier series that Emma and Jade were going to meet, or was that added at the end because the readers wanted to see it?
So it was definitely added. I don't normally do that kind of thing. So for anybody who hasn't read the Amplifier series, that's an offshoot of my Adept universe, and which starts with the Dowser series, and Jade is the main character in the Dowser series. So everybody always wants Jade to meet all the other characters in all my other series, but sometimes it just doesn't make any sense, especially when you have someone as powerful as Emma, who's an amplifier. And I didn't want this to be a world-ending kind of like, to have both of those kind of characters on screen on the page together, I think would like signify the end of the world or something, especially if they were fighting each other, but whatever they would have to go against. So I thought, but I almost cut that scene. So just so you guys know, I wrote it and I left it in, and I said to my editor, I'm thinking about cutting this because I don't think it makes any sense to anyone who hasn't read the Dowser series. If they've just read the Amplifier series, and the editor and Michael, who's my alpha reader, convinced me to keep it in, just that very quick little meeting at the end of the Amplifier series.
Love it. I'm also a Jade junkie, so I feel that. It's everything Jade, right? So I get where folks are coming from there. Hailey, if you could be any character in any of your creative worlds, which would you pick? And then it'll be the same question to Meghan. So start thinking, Meghan. So Hailey, who would you be?
I would have to from the Black Dog series, because she has a lot of little quirks and things that I have that I incorporate, into the books. And her best friend, Mai, is actually based on my best friend. So everything that comes out of Mai's mouth is something that my best friend has said or would have said if she was put in that situation.
We missed the top of the name of the character, Hailey.
Thierry.
Right.
Yep, from the Black Dog books.
Yeah. I've read the books. I just missed that you cut out on the when you said the name. So somebody asked in the chat. Yeah. Okay, for me, I really wouldn't want to be any of my characters, which says something about me as a writer, that I put characters in situations that I'm not sure that I particularly would want to navigate. But if I had to pick, I would actually probably pick Dusk from the Archivist series. Because who doesn't want to inherit a magical palace and have magical books and other magical creatures all around them, and a very delightful slow burn with the carpenter. So Michael's here, he's heard that. So yeah.
We've got a question here again for both of you ladies. So whoever wants to start first, but what books did you read as children that influenced what you read now or what you write now?
Hailey, you go first. I don't know what children means.
Oh.
I'm not going to answer.
And I guess just you knew that, you know, writing was for you versus reading, right? What were those books that really influenced you?
I didn't start writing until, I don't know, I think I was 20. As far as, you know, actual stories, I wrote poetry a lot when I was a teenager. So I read a lot of poetry books. And then when I hit 20, J.R. Ward and Jim Butcher and Patricia Briggs and, you know, all these people. But that was, you know, that's like when I was old. But I can tell you that when I was a kid at my elementary school, we were allowed to check out 2 books per child per week. And because I read so much and so fast, my teachers and librarian would let me out of class to go like once every few days. They would say, okay, you know, it's time. You can go swap out your library books. There was no limit on me. 5 or 6, Misty of Chincoteague, and, you know, all these other little things, and, you know, read them. So I'm really lucky that my school saw that. I loved books and, you know, worked with me, really encouraged me to keep reading.
Yeah, I was a pretty avid reader from like grade 3 on, like really tearing through books, and the library was obviously, yeah, we didn't have a ton of money when I was growing up. So buying books really wasn't like, I mean, you'd get them as a gift, right? If you were lucky. But so yeah, I spent a lot of time in the library, school library, but also the public library. And I would say now everybody's going to figure out how much younger Hailey is than me when I start listing my influences. But I would say just general writing influences, early Stephen King, and we're talking The Talisman. Just, oh my God, just freaking love The Talisman. Still do. Absolutely love that book. But when we're talking about fantasy world building and you know, the idea of parallel universes and all this kind of stuff that I'm sure you can see start moving through my own writing, definitely The Talisman when I was quite young. Joanna Lindsay, romances. I was probably a little too young while I was reading those. Obviously, Judy Blume as well, for sure. And then, but I think that the stronger influences for me would have come, you know, same as Hailey, in my late teens, early 20s, and that would definitely be Anne Rice's the first few books in the vampire books and the first few witch books. Freaking loved them, just like devoured them and reread. And I'm not a big at that point I wasn't a big rereader. I just devoured new. And of course I've read all the classics because I have an English degree and all that kind of stuff. So and then William Gibson. It's really interesting because we've been watching The Peripheral. I haven't watched the last 2 episodes. Watching The Peripheral, and it's really funny for me to watch it and see how much of my, which is funny because he's a male writer, so it's funny how much of I can see my influences in his writing with the strong female leads, just on the slightly on the outs with the law. Like, I mean, just not quite doing illegal shit, but like right on the edge of being of not doing things the way they're supposed to be done. Like, and able to still be vulnerable and push themselves through great pain and all that kind of stuff. So that was William Gibson for me. So what did I say? And of course, Margaret Atwood, which I think just about everybody can, or especially Canadians, can say was probably, Michael Ondaatje too. But I don't read, those were younger influences. My tastes are fairly different now.
Amazing. Thank you both. This time is flying by. This is wild. And again, action-packed agenda, but cannot forget that we are actually already at giveaway number 2. This one, for those who have their ticket, if your little number that came in your box specifically, if you didn't get a box, just hang tight. This is for those who have the box and have a number. You're about to go through a random number generator to see who is lucky number 1. So get your little numbers ready if you've got one.
Okay, so my giveaway, and I'm going to mention it, is because if you live in a hot climate, this might not be for you. But this is, I knit this. This is a hand knit cowl. And it's merino cashmere. It's Gauge Dye Works, if anybody here is a knitter and wants to know the yarn. And so if you're in a hot climate, this probably won't be for you. So just turn me down if my number if your number comes up and this is what I'm giving away.
So gorgeous.
Yeah, it's so beautiful.
I did nothing.
I don't see anybody passing.
The yarn did a lot of the work, although there was funky construction, right? So it can be worn inside out as well, both sides. Anyway, the yarn did most of the heavy lifting on this. Ashton, are you running a random number generator, or should I run one?
You have one that you prefer to use? I mean, I can run.
No, I'll grab one. Hailey, you show it. You go.
Yeah. Okay. And this is my giveaway. It is a foraging basket. Ooh.
Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous.
But the coolest thing does have the strap so that you can wear it on your go through the woods and pick your mushrooms and such.
Okay, so we were between 1 and 100, unless I'm wrong, for the tags. So I just got number three. Number 3. Now some people aren't here, so does anybody have number 3 for the cowl and want the cowl? Number 3.
Oh, look out, that's 31 down. With number 3.
Number 3?
Yep. Yep. So Deb is number 3.
Who's number 3?
Deb. It's just a Deb. It's gonna be it.
Deb. Okay, good. Okay. All right, Deb. I'll mail it to you. Okay, Hailey, I'll run it for you.
Okay.
Okay, Hailey. 99.
It's lucky number 9.
Nice. Did we have 99 here?
Is 99 here?
Make sure it's not the right Deb. So I'm just waiting for the last name. Lucky number 99. Anybody? Lucky number 99.
I can run it again if 99's not here. Going once. Wave your hand if you're 99. Okay, I'm going to run it again. I'm going to run it again.
Oh,
Hailey, I'm trying to get them into your number. Okay. I'm trying to get them in because Hailey did 50 to 100 and I did 1 to 50. So I'm cheating a little bit here. 51. Oh no, that was 51. 51. What? Don't laugh at me.
It's
51.
51 here. Wow.
Okay, going once, going twice.
No.
51. No, all right.
Michael's getting
80. 80. We're just gonna keep going through numbers. The problem is some people couldn't make it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Number 80. Wave your hand or put your hand thing up for Ashton to see. I know we're gonna start getting volunteers here, Hailey.
A volunteer tribute. There you go.
Next time we won't do it this way. Okay, I'm moving on. 79. Random.
79.
Wow.
Oh, I
Does
see
the
it.
universe want me to keep the basket? Because I will.
Nicole, is that you? You can put it in the chat. Looks like Nicole got her hand up. Are you the number?
Nicole.
There we go. Nicole is number 3.
Oh, great. Hey, Nicole.
Wonderful.
Let
All
me
right.
write that down.
Perfect.
Oh my God, I didn't write mine down, but Ashton, you're
I
writing
found
it
it.
down.
Good deal. Actually, I lied. I just took a picture of it so I'd remember.
Yeah, that'll be
Close
in the chat too, which is handy. So, yes, congrats to all the winners. And we're running a little short on time, I should say, because again, action-packed agenda. So,
Okay.
to share my screen really quickly because we have a super fun game for Hailey and Meghan. Everyone should be able to see. All right. It's a this or that. All right.
Yeah.
So to make this a little bit more fun, we'd like to invite folks to have a guess at what they think for Meghan and for Hailey. If you think they prefer werewolf or vampire, you don't have to go in any particular order. Take a look at what's on screen. We're going to be asking Meghan and Hailey these questions really quickly. So if you want to just have a little bit of fun with it, you can start guessing at what you think either Meghan or Hailey would prefer. Give you a couple of seconds here to do that. And then also, Zoom being Zoom, I can't see the room or the chat right now while sharing my screen. So Meghan,
I've got the chat.
Perfect. You want to keep an eye on the chat. I'm hoping some responses coming in already, but we'll go ahead. Here, look at that. There we go. Again, there we go. Fantastic. All right. So Meghan, you want to kick us off? Werewolf versus vampire?
Werewolf for me. Hailey?
Hailey?
Vampire.
Oh, some folks are guessing a werewolf, so that's there you go. Never know, eh? Necromancers.
It's close.
Yeah. Necromancer versus zombies. I don't know what folks think, but Hailey, you prefer necromancers or zombies?
Necromancers, definitely. Zombies are gross.
Yes. Meghan?
Oh my goodness, that's so judgmental. Necromancer for me as well.
Maybe there's a missed opportunity here, a genre for like sexy zombies, maybe. The next series.
I have a zombie parakeet. That's as far as I'm going with my
Angel versus demon.
demon, definitely.
Oh yeah, demon for me as well. Yeah.
Oh, I saw lots of people were guessing that, so I guess folks enemies maybe. They're do you prefer enemies to lovers or friends with benefits?
Enemies to lovers. Easily. My favorite things.
Yeah, enemies to lovers for me as well. Yeah.
Who doesn't love a good enemies to lovers? My goodness, lots of good guesses there as well too, right? Saving the world versus saving your true love. Ooh my. Meghan, which do you prefer? Saving the world or saving your true love?
Yeah, I'm team burn it all down for your true love. Saving your true love.
Hailey?
I want to be saving your true love, but I swear every person I write eventually gets to that point is like, no, you got to go for the greater good. So kind of disappointed in all my characters. Y'all are going to have to try harder next time.
I love it. There's some good guesses there though. Folks saying they would have guessed you saving the world and Meghan saving your true love. So that's great. Love at first sight or slow burn? Either one of you. Meghan, would you prefer love at first sight or slow burn?
So I'm a big fan of both of these, if you've read my books. But when I'm reading, generally slow burn.
Same here.
Slow burn, nice.
I love that slow build for several books.
Got you going though. Where will they, won't they? Are they going to do it? I love it. Lots of guesses along those lines as well too. And then we've got a few already happening for the next one, which is why choose versus love triangle. So Hailey, how about you go first?
I would choose love triangle because I love to hurt. I like books that cause me pain.
Yeah, and I'm the opposite. I want it all. Why choose, baby?
Love it. Fantastic. Magical wand versus magical blade. Meghan, where do you land there?
Well, yeah, it's fairly obvious, I guess. Magical blade.
Yep. And Hailey?
And I would have to choose magical wand because I would probably chop my finger off or something.
That's totally fair. It looks like we had a lot of votes, or a lot of people thinking magical blade for both even, but I can get down with magical wand. I'm not good with knives myself. Potions versus charms, Megan.
I don't know. Why did I come up with these? Some of these are hard. Potions.
Potions. Nice. I would have guessed charms too. I see some people guessing charms. That's Hailey, what about you?
I would say charms because I love little trinkets.
I want to replica the face necklace so bad. So great. All the trinkets.
It's true. It's true. I'm probably being bad by choosing potions. I'm probably charms. I was just being contrary for a minute.
Just keep you on your toes. Keeping you on your toes. Chocolate or candy? Hailey, prefer chocolate or candy? Chocolate, like.
Probably candy.
Ooh, yeah, someone got that right actually. I see. They said Hailey candy and Megan chocolate. So I wonder what Megan might say.
Well, I mean, it's obviously candy for me, right? It's candy for sure. I mean, of course I love candy.
Chocolate counts, right?
Yeah, it would be chocolate for me, obviously.
Or
yeah.
People would be shocked. People might fall off chairs if you didn't say chocolate, actually. You're right. Cake versus ice cream. Megan, what are you thinking? Cake versus ice cream?
It's ice cream for me. I'm going to ruin. I see a whole bunch of people pick cake. I'm sorry, guys. I don't like cake. Cake is just an icing delivery, sir. Icing delivery. Yeah, that's for what cake is for me.
Hailey, what about you? Ice cream?
I'm going to choose an ice cream cake.
Ooh.
Cheater. That's cheating.
Definitely.
I don't care.
Cake is a bakeable spoon.
They're delicious.
Oh my goodness. And then last but not least, Megan, cookie versus cupcake.
You should do me last because I'm going to blow people's minds.
Oh, okay, Hailey. Oh, here we go. Ooh, man. Hailey, cookie versus cupcake.
And I mean, usually I would have to say cupcake, but I am one of those weirdos. I do not eat like frosting on it. I just like the cake.
Wow.
That's just really creepy, Hailey. I'm not sure we can be friends anymore. I don't think you should have admitted that.
Sugar and so much.
And,
No.
and Megan, the jaw-dropping reveal of the decade. Here we go.
Is it cookies? I prefer cookies over cupcakes. Yeah.
Cookies. Oh my goodness.
Wow. I feel so lucky.
Oh my goodness. I mean, it's a good segue into the spillet and the juicy stuff, the juicier questions. We do have two things happening right now, which is let's get a little bit juicier with these questions, folks. If you just learned something and went, whoops, and now you need follow-up. And also we have the giveaway number 3. So and yeah, I'm gonna go back and look at some of the questions that we did have. But Megan and Hailey, if you've got some juicy tidbits for us, now is the time to spill it.
Oh my God, Hailey. I figure we're probably fairly both quite boring. I'm not sure how many juicy
I mean, you just
things
rock people's worlds. Hailey's like, oh, no icing. Megan's like, all the icing. Someone suggested you split the cupcake always, and life will be balanced perfectly.
I do cool when people take a cupcake and cut it in half, and then turn it around, put the icing in the middle, so you have like a little sandwich. Now that's cool. I do that sometimes.
Then you might as well go straight for a whoopie pie if you're gonna do that, right? A little bit of cake, a lot of icing. So, all right, new book series coming up. Somebody wants to know as far as their any new things on the horizon outside of, I guess, what we already know. That's
Hailey?
Yes, is with my proofreader, so it will be coming along pretty shortly, and then writing the next one.
It's still in the still in Black Hat Bureau.
Yep, still in that same world, and then sometime between those two things, I have to work on the next Yardbirds book. So that's what I'm doing right now.
I should be writing Archivist 3, and I totally know the story, I promise. But I'm screwing around and I'm writing the Conduit series right now. So, so yes, brand new series for me, not set in the Adept universe. So, oh my God, there's something juicy. 10 years of my life I've just spent in the Adept universe, and I'm stepping out. I'm stepping out.
It's indeed juicy, and everyone I think is thoroughly like hooked already on that Conduit stuff. So that is.
I've been sharing.
Reaction. So you.
I've been sharing some on my blog, and yeah, people seem to like it. I've had a couple people bow out. I was like, I'm not surprised. It's definitely different for me.
Love it. And then we've got a question here asking if you'll be hopping borders, I guess either of you, for any book conventions anytime soon.
Hailey?
No, because I still don't have a passport.
Oh my God.
So I won't be. It looks like I'll be doing a reader event in Savannah this year in October. The usual dinner and a ghost tour, because who doesn't love Savannah? But that's about it for this year.
I had applied for a Polycon, but I wasn't invited. I don't know. I'm not good enough for the Polycon crowd, so that's a no for me.
I can't get in either. So
I think it may be the urban fantasy thing, Hailey. They want us to be more romance driven, but also, a flight down to Washington for me is a very big commitment. I was going to do it just because I knew there was some readers that might like to see me. So, and I always have to kind of be forced to travel. So no, I'm not. I won't be going across the border in 2024. There's that new convention. Did you see, Hailey? Somebody's talking about doing a reader convention in 2025 in Vancouver. Did I send you that?
I don't think so.
No. So I don't know that if that happens, then maybe we can course Hailey up in 2025. I'll take you for dim sum, Hailey. All the chocolate. I'll eat your icing.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard. It would be a hardship, but I would do it for you.
Oh my goodness.
Appreciate you willing to suffer on my behalf.
That's a good friend. And then here's a lovely question. How did you two meet?
Oh, this is me. This is my doing. I actually read the first of Meghan's books. Like I want to say maybe Angela James recommended it. And after I read that first series, I thought, these books are so good. And this sounds like that. I sent Meghan a message on Facebook, and I was like, I loved your books. That was amazing. Thank you for writing this. And then I just continued to stalk her until we are where you find us today.
So what happened on my end of that conversation, and I was like, oh my God, Hailey Edwards just sent me a message on Facebook. I was like, tried not to gush. Back, I was all like, oh yeah, I was totally cool. Hey, Hailey. Yeah. I was like, that's great. I'm glad you like my books. I didn't at all go on about the Black Dog series or that the first couple of Foundling books were out at that point, I think maybe as well. So yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. And then it's really been lovely actually to not just make a big joke about it, because I'm not particularly good at making friends. I'm okay at making acquaintances. So it's actually been really, really, really amazing to have Hailey, because I can send her little like messages that say, this crazy shit happened today, you know, and she's like, damn it, like, you know, and then generally it's happened to her as well. So it's like she's like, wow, that happened to me yesterday too. So it is interesting. And of course we share an audience, which is really nice. Our readership, there's a lot of crossover. And so when I gush about Hailey's books, everybody else is like, I love Hailey's books. So, you know, that's really nice. We're kind of like community, like online as well. We've had a couple people every now and then when Hailey and I like talk back and forth online. People get really excited and they're like, oh my God, you two know each other? Like, you know, like, whoa, that's crazy. And so, I mean, it is super fun, but yeah, we're really lucky. And the reason we wanted to do Spill the Tea is because Hailey was going to come up to my neck of the woods. Like, we've never been in the same place as each other. So, but this is lovely. This is super lovely as well. So,
any crossover books between you two one day? Oh my.
You know, Meghan strikes me as a plotter. I don't know if I've ever asked. Are you a plotter?
Yeah. Usually.
Then there will never be any crossovers between our books because I'm a hardcore pantser. I sit down, have no idea what's going to happen next. That doesn't change if it's like next book in an established all new. It's just literally whatever pops into my head when I'm sitting there. And that makes it impossible for me to get a co-writer or, you know, do anything like that because I drive people crazy with how I write books.
So we talked about doing like, I write a chapter of something and then Hailey writes a chapter, like sort of like in response. But I think both of us are just so not struggling. I don't want to speak for you, but like I'm already struggling to get my own books out, that it's hard to decide to do a side project. I'm not sure how long that would take us, Hailey. We would like take a year of trading chapters back and forth. Like, here, I wrote you this thing. What do you think? And then Hailey would be like, here, I wrote, this is a response, you know? So I wouldn't put it completely off the table for the rest of our lives, but it's certain, I would say not in the next 5 to 10 years.
Yeah, because you just don't know. And when this is your primary source of income, then you have to be really careful with the projects that you sometimes it sucks that you have to think about the business side of it versus the fun side. But I mean, you do.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
We've got 6 minutes left in this what was a absolutely fantastic hour. And we had our third and final giveaway. I know, I can't believe an hour like literally blew by. So good thing you two are riveting. So that's fantastic. And good thing everybody's so delightful. Also fantastic. The third and final giveaway. So Meghan was a Dowser t-shirt to be shipped via Amazon. Yeah. And the winner of that is Heather Jo. So congratulations, Heather Jo. You have won yourself a Dowser t-shirt. Fantastic. And then the second one is from Hailey, a Don't Fuck With My Energy self-care package. And the winner of that one is Leah Crosman. So Leah and Heather Jo.
All right.
Fun. How did you pick, Ashton?
That was based off of fave questions. My favorite questions for you guys submitting. So those were two of the questions that had me also salivating as a fan. So, great questions, ladies. And congratulations. With these last few minutes, we can have a few more questions trickling in, but we also have a few minutes for Meghan and Hailey's favorite things, where they're going to share a few of their whatever their most top favorite things are right now. So get your pen and paper out if you want to take notes.
Oh, let's do what's a favorite book right now, Hailey?
That is a very good question. I am terrible about remembering actually I'm terrible about remembering authors and the titles of books. and the titles of series of books. Which is why, like, when I'm reading, I tend to read a book, and if I enjoyed it, I will immediately run to my pages and post a link, because I'm just horrible with it.
You're so good at doing that, sharing books. Yeah.
I'm down on it a little bit lately, but I'm gonna have to get back to looking at that, because without my Kindle in hand, I probably could not even tell you what I'm reading right now.
Okay, so that's okay. I just chewed up a whole bunch of Jay Bree. Speaking of why choose, so she just did the Bonds That Tie series, and she's done Mount Bay something. Anyway, Jay Bree, Bree is what I've been reading. Like, if I just dive in and do all the books, every now and then you find an author and then you just go through all the books. And I'm
yes.
And you introduced me to God, I'm gonna blank on her name. See, the two of us are gonna start doing this. You introduced me to oh my God,
I should have been prepared for this.
Oh God, she just did the it's Knives Out. Young, she inherits the $1 billion. Oh my God. The third book is The Grandest Game, Inheritance Game. But the author's name,
Inheritance Game.
Oh, the author's name is. Anyway, I just chewed through her whole backlist as well. So I'm so sorry why I can't remember her name right now. So those have been some super fun recent things. Any other
Jennifer Lynn Barnes.
Thank you, Jennifer Lynn Barnes. So I just chewed up all her backlist as well. Oh, thank you. Kimberly's helping us in the thing. Yeah, Fourth Wing. People are mentioning Fourth Wing, and I'm on it's in my sample pages or in my Kindle. Okay, sorry. I was going to say, anything you're obsessed about right now, Hailey?
Plants. Oh my gosh. Like,
you
right
are.
now,
What is up with that?
it.
You've gone from having a black thumb to deciding you're gonna.
I have no idea. I love to DIY. You know, I love to build stuff. And you know, I like installing floors and painting and doing all that kind of fun stuff. And it just kind of exploded into my front yard last year. And it ended up with all these plants. And now, I don't know, I mean, it's like a greenhouse in here. It's crazy.
This is crazy. That is crazy. For me, it's ice cream. I'm a little obsessed with ice cream right now. It's kind of related to the Conduit series. I shouldn't say kind of related, it is related. So after we sign off here, I'm going to go churn a new recipe that I vaguely made up for strawberry ice cream. So we'll see, but that's what I'm kind of obsessed with right now. And in case anybody hadn't noticed from their boxes, I'm a little obsessed with Kasana chocolate. Hailey, I promise, now that I've mentioned it, I'm going to have to put this bar in the box I owe you. I feel bad about it now.
Will there be bite marks?
No, there will not be any bite marks. Oh my God. I have some class.
It means she must have other chocolate.
Oh, and
oh my goodness. Well, we are at time.
I had to
a wild hour, but we are at time. So
that is so crazy. Hailey, thank you for coming and hanging out with us.
Yes, thank y'all for organizing this. This was a lot of fun.
And if anybody Hailey and I are both fairly active in our Facebook groups and Facebook pages. And well, I'm pretty much use social media as a way to distract myself from everything. So I'm fairly active on all my social medias. And I'm sure we'd love to answer any questions. If there was questions we didn't get to just tag us in a post on one of our pages, right, Hailey?
Yes, and when we close out here, I will run over to my Facebook group, and I have a couple who couldn't make it, but you guys are welcome to also, you know, enter for the giveaway and maybe get a goodie. And also, since I feel really bad that I just can't remember anything, I've looked up the last few books that I've been reading, and I'll make a list of that in there too.
Nice. Perfect. Yeah, I can go over to my Facebook page as well. I've got a whole bunch of stuff going on June 18th for everybody for the 10th anniversary of Dowser series. A whole bunch of giveaways, whole bunch of lives and stuff happening. Oh, Hailey, what's your fan page?
I will grab the link real quick.
This was super fun, but I guess we could have done more than an hour, hey?
We could have filled at least like 2 or 3 hours probably. So for future.
Yeah, now we know.
Yeah.
Okay, Hailey, did you drop your link?
We'll be ready for next time. Yes.
I don't see it.
Um.
Did you put it in the chat window?
Wow. Yeah.
It's probably you can probably just find it.
Yeah, it says it's sending it as a direct message to Gemma. So.
Oh, Gemma, did you want that link?
Yeah.
Let's try everyone. Yeah, sorry, Gemma, if I'm spamming you while I'm figuring this out. Okay, now. I think that is to everybody.
All right, perfect. If everybody's got Hailey's fan page there. I'm gonna give a link to mine. You can find me. Do it yourself. Oh my God, I'm so useless. But thank you. Sorry, I'm gonna eat this cupcake because I've just been talking too much. And thank you so much for coming by and hanging out with us. And maybe we'll do it again. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if we can convince Hailey, right? Hey, Ashton.
Yeah, I think.
Oh, and big thank you to Ashton from everybody who kept us under control vaguely and ran all the stuff behind the scenes. Thank you so much, Ashton.
Absolute pleasure.
Yep, thank you. You made it so much easier.
Yes.
As well. So happy to do it again if y'all want to schedule something real soon. So.
We'll see.
Awesome.
Okay, guys, thank you so much again. Sounds like both of us might pop over to our fan pages. If you have any lingering questions, I will sign in there as well. Okay. Thanks, Hailey. I'll see you soon. Virtually, maybe. Definitely. Or in messaging.
Yes.
I'm sure some crisis will occur very quickly that we'll have to message about.
And one day, you know, I'll actually be able to go up there and see you in person.
One day your passport will arrive.
One day. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks so much, everybody.
All right.
Bye. I'm hitting end.